The 19th century, 1815 to 1914. 19th century brought significant economical, political, social, cultural, and technological changes in the world. Economists suggest three types of flows within international economic exchange. These are flow of trade, that is, movement of goods; flow of capital, that is, investments over longer distances; and flow of labor, that is, movement of workers in search of job. All these flows are closely related and causes impacts on people's lives. A world economy takes shape. During 19th century, people started thinking that self-sufficiency in food means lower living standards. Thus, they changed their traditional pattern of food production and consumption. Flow of trade, growth of population and industries. Increased food consumption and production of industrial goods led to increased demand for agricultural goods. To gain higher profits, rich landlords pressurized the government to restrict the imports. So the government made corn laws restricting imports. Against this law, unhappy people pressurized the government for abolition of the corn laws and caused its ending. The prices of imported food grains is much cheaper than that produced within the country. Thus, as the land cultivation was no more profitable, people left their lands uncultivated, throwing others out of work. Out of these, many went to cities or traveled to other countries. Increase in production due to increased consumption. Decreased food prices caused increase in consumption, which created pressure on crop-producing countries like Eastern Europe, Russia, America, and Australia. Thus, lands were cleared and food production was expanded so as to meet the British demand for food. Flow of capital. Transport of food grains from agricultural lands to ports need railways. New harbors need to be built and old ones need to be expanded. With this, workers should be provided with homes and settlements. All these activities needed money. Thus, capital flowed from London to these places. Flow of labor. Shortage of labor in agricultural places like in America and Australia led to flow of labor. Nearly 50 million laborers were moved from Europe to America and Australia so as to satisfy workers' demand. All over the world, nearly 150 million left their homes in search of work and better future. This suggests that world agricultural economy had taken shape. In West Punjab, British Indian government built network of irrigation canals and transformed semi-deserted lands into fertile agricultural lands and grown wheat and cotton. Workers are brought from other places of Punjab so as to work on these lands.